more can I say?
Top Billin. Alright, Top Billin villains back at it again. Looking at the brilliance of Bill O'Brien's passing game against Georgia and some of these bunch sets. Now, I wanted to kind of do this as kind of a walk and talk. You know y'all won't let me just come here and talk about football. I always have to bring film studies, so you guys got to lighten up on your boy, man. Sometimes I just want to talk, man. I don't want to have to dig into the film, but, hey, I aim to please. So we got this right here. I believe I did this on the other one. I think this is the one that Jameson Williams got a touchdown on here. And you can see in the second half, people are going to be talking about the loss of John Mechie. However, hey, it's Bama. Last year when they lost Jalen Waddle, people were giving me shit when I said it does not matter. It's still Alabama, and they have a ton of guys who can step up. Now, this was over the course of a season where they had guys who could, of course, get those reps during the season here. This is a little bit different, but it also comes with about 3 weeks worth of practices, and they have plenty of guys who can step up. So on this one right here, you're going to have the same kind of thing right here in breaking route, almost like a bang 8 going from Slade Bolden here. You're going to have a drag route by my man Corey Brooks here, who is definitely going to have to step up. Jameson Williams here on a delayed slant. So almost like a spacing concept. If you see right here what that does for the defense, how do you play man defense against this? This is just a pure man beater here, right? If that's your guy, if this is your guy, and then this is your guy, you're already out leveraged. So imagine having to try to play in that much space with these guys with route transitions and everything of the sort. It's a tough, tough road to hoe. Look at that. Too easy. He could have hit multiple people there, but he hit Slade Bolden, he being that dude, Bryce Young, my man right here on the pool, you can see, right? You got one here to the boundary, which happens to be, of course, tight end Jaleel Billingsley, or hybrid wide receiver tight end Jaleel Billingsley, who I think should be that guy who could step up and get you 100 yards if necessary, but we shall see about that there. But if you see him coming off right there, look, already the spacing involved, nothing you could do about that. He could hit Ja'Cory Brooks right now and get a very good gainer with it being man coverage. But he's patient, of course, allows that to come through there. They actually mix and match out there, so Will Poole ends up getting Ja'Cory Brooks. And then you have what pretty much amounts as an option route. I wouldn't doubt if there was an option in this right here, depending on the leverage here, that Slade Bolden could shoot this to the outside if necessary, but he bangs this on the inside. It's just another layer you got to deal with there, and it's just what they do, baby. Nice gainer there. Slade Bolden cutting it back up for even more. How do you deal with that? Man! Look at the conundrum that Jameson Williams puts teams in. Georgia was trying to bracket this kid, but they were using extreme spacing, and he's such a football-savvy guy with an absolute monster at the quarterback position that they're able to read some of these routes on the fly, and they have built-in option routes through Bill O'Brien's system. And if you look at this one right here, right, what do you do with this stack formation here? Like I said before, straight man beaters. You want to play man coverage against this because you want to try to force your way to the quarterback through some type of pressure. So if the corner right here, he's actually on the back stack here, John Mechie. So Mechie is running a delayed slant, and you got Jameson Williams here. He looks like he's running an option route. It looks like it's a predetermined in-breaking route here, but he sells the stem to the outside first. And if you see right here, my man right here starts working over that vertical bell, and then you have someone over the top here to try to get him. That leaves all this space right here for that man to do whatever the hell he wants, and that's exactly what happens right there. You check this out on the pull. Just look at that. Sells that bad boy. It's a great tackle here by Lewis Seen to make sure he doesn't go anywhere else, because he could have broke that tackle and been off to the races there. But you can see right here between the nickel back, William Poole, and then the cornerback here, I want to say that would be Darian Kendrick. You moved off right there, so you got the man coverage right here. Does a good job of pressing right here. But look at the bracket here. Still too much space. If you're going man across the board here, still going to be too much space if these guys have a head on their shoulders with their football intelligence. Now watch them shoot this. You see them stick that foot in the ground? That pauses it right there and is able to Look at that. You see that slight pause and hesitation right there by the cornerback, and he's able to shoot that to an in-breaking route. Bryce Young gets it there. Great tackle by Lewis there to just stop it where it is. But hell of a play concept. I noticed a lot of mental gymnastics going on from Georgia's defensive backfield. If you can see right here, you're going to have Ja'Cory Brooks, who I said needs to step up. He's going to be a superstar. There's no doubt about that right here. But now he has to grow up extremely quick during these weeks of practices there. He's going to be running an in-breaking route, and you get pretty much a triangle and one on him, right? You see right there, a triangle and one on him, because originally the nickelback William Poole, he turns with inside leverage against John Mechie here. I believe that's John Mechie. And you'll also have, of course, the outside corner here, Darian Kendrick. He's going to turn with inside leverage as well. He's going to get vertical up the field. They're still bracketing for some odd reason, even though Jameson Williams is down here. So you get that triangle in one, boxing one, however you want to call that right there. And then you get a major vacation right here to the outside because these guys all worried about one guy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy right here. Nice scheming up by Bill O'Brien on this one. You see right here? Boom. Look at the vacation there. Guys getting up the field right here. You had a seam route as well that could have also drawn some attention. We can see he's probably Jaleel Billingsley right here. But look at all this airspace and opportunity. That's just stealing. Why is everybody going here? So you can also see that as great as Alabama did, if they're able to mentally correct some of these things, man, they could do themselves a major service there, because this type of stuff right here is just too easy. You know what I'm saying? Pitch and catch. You know Bryce Young is going to find the open guy. I know Bama can't always go to these type of spread formations, these empty formations, and be a success because of the offensive line's trouble in the past at the very least. But in this particular game, they didn't have them troubles. And when you see this right here, and you see this type of throw right here on this inside fade, my man right here, I remember doing something on him in the previous one, and we saw him get lost in the sauce in transition, get muscle relaxed into a coma. Once again, he getting lost in the sauce in transition again here. But look at the throw. Look at my man put lead on targets, dude. Got him spun like a dreidel. He's tripping and falling all over himself. But look at the throw. Come on, man. Somebody was telling me about this dude and his ability to be pitch perfect. And they were talking about his accuracy. And I'm like, man, slap yourself. Slap yourself. But listen, I got my man right here, what's he doing? Yeah, outside leverage. Spun like a dreidel right here. And then look at him. He blows a tire. Right there. He don't need to be transitioning. He don't need to be on damn John Mechie in the slot. Look at him. All too far over his skis, all up in Colorado with this shit. Look at rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. But look at this drop in the bucket right here. My God, how do you do this? Oh, nasty. Come on. That's your Heisman Trophy winner, people. Man. Bryce Young is not as accurate as everybody thinks, Cletus. I know he's only completing about 70% of his passes, and he's only like 13 years old in his first season starting, but he ain't that accurate to me. Well, check this out. Jakob, bam, right on that A too. The A is for Alabama that day right there. Come on, man, not accurate? What are we talking about? Needs to improve. Everybody can improve. There's no doubt about this. This man's in his first, 11, 12 games as a starter. He's young as hell. Look at him, right? Chaining through progressions. He originally wanted to come over here. What was this going on over here? Some type of wheel route? You got two men running together? I don't know what that's about right there. It's looking like Ace and Gary. Two Ace and Gary right there running together. Strike that from the records. Pause. I know y'all gonna get mad about that. But look, my man's chaining through his progressions right there, cycling through them shits, and then comes backside right here. And playing that backyard ball. Mark Price, John Stockton style. Isaiah Thomas over here, point guarding it up and hits him right on the A with William Poole and Chris Smith trailing him. What? Come on, man. This dude ain't exciting to watch. Y'all don't like this shit? Are you not entertained? How are you supposed to defend the make it from scratch game? You got Jameson Williams here, right? He's in shift motion, comes over here. Then he runs a submarine route real quickly back to the other side at the snap. You have to respect Brian Robinson, who deserves an A+ for his effort in that game, man. His blitz pickup was nasty as all get out, man. I'll do something just on his blitz pickups. And, of course, that man's ability to run the ball, catch the ball, and everything like that. He's just a very heady player. But how do you defend this, man? Then you get straight blocking out here, too, with a couple of guys, Slade Bowden, and this stuff is hard to defend. You get a guy like this out on the perimeter. See right here on this shift, it's probably Jaleel Billingsley or somebody, or Ja'Cory Brooks. Look at that right there. Runs that off. It is Ja'Cory Brooks. And look, hits him right here. How do you do that, especially if you're in zone? So look at him bailing out right here, right? You got a bail out up the field here by Kelee Ringo here, 2 deep zone. Then you hit this guy underneath, and, of course, he has straight wheels. That's just pitch. Oh, what happened? Oh, no. Did he get it? Bink! Come on. Bink! Bink that man, right? Put him in the mini sleep mode right there. That was all she wrote. He was pretty much community pussy the rest of the game right there. I hate to be blunt, but Kelee Ringo did not have a good game. All right, I know we're having a little fun here, but I have to be serious and to tell you that anyone who thinks in a rematch that Georgia cannot beat Alabama is as crazy as the people who thought Alabama could not beat Georgia the first time. There's no way you think that this goes the same way 100 out of 100 times. You can definitely see some misplays by Georgia on the field that could have made it a little bit different. Now, would I pick them to beat Alabama? I didn't pick them the first time, and I'll just have to see when we get there or whatever like that. I think these two teams are a lot more even than that game really said it. A lot of people are going to blame the quarterback because that's what people do. So I know I'm going to have some hillbilly Georgia fan coming here and be like, crap channel as usual, Murf. Dude literally said that. He said crap channel as usual. That means you've watched before. Why you keep watching if my channel is crap? Come on, man. The same team that I said in the material that the Georgia Bulldogs could still very well win the national championship, but they get mad. They see the funny cover art and Dick Saban choking out Kirby Smart, and they can't contain themselves, obviously, because that's what these hillbillies do. So I'm telling you this right now. These two teams play again. Georgia could very well win that game. So do not think that Georgia is crap all of a sudden. It finally played a really good team and it got smoked, but that doesn't mean that the rematch will go the same exact way. We've seen that in sports plenty of times, though. So on this one right here, people getting on this dude, but look at the throw right here, right? This throw was nasty. This seam throw right here, if this man could have came down with this ball, this was a perfect throw by Stetson Bennett right here. This is a little bit different. And I've seen drops and all kind of miscommunication stuff that wasn't his fault. Look at that throw. Look at that throw, man. This shit was pitch perfect. Bowers goes up and get it right over Daniel right there. He has it. Just doesn't come to the ground or complete the process right there. He fertilizes himself, and then the ball squirts out right there, pause, and there she blows. So just think about stuff like that, man. So I don't want people to get the wrong ideal right here. We have a little bit of fun with these. I've done the same shit for Georgia countless times, but of course people can't take it when the shoe is on the other foot. All right, so just wanted to clarify that. Once again, getting into the empty formations there, man coverage, you can see Nakobe Dean walked out over Brian Robinson here. So with that being said, somebody has to win quickly. If you know you have an offensive line like that, if you can get that 4-man pass rush, you should be able to win with 5 linemen, especially if you're talking about the quick game. This kid right here has to step up as well. He has a load of talent. I honestly wish he would transfer to my Virginia Tech Hokies because I saw that man play at St. Francis Academy in Baltimore, Maryland. And Virginia Tech needs to start keeping these type of people at home from the DMV. But you see him win right here against Georgia's #1 quarterback fairly easy. And when you're doing this to someone's #1 quarterback right there, on your #1 cornerback, and you see, ooh, got him off the line. Oh, it's too nasty. Just move the chains that quick. Man coverage, you can beat man coverage, young guy or not. You see him right here, give him that half a hezzy, right? Give him half the hezzy, just keep him going a little bit. Darian Kendrick reacts like a mug right there, right? So 6 feet of separation already. He's out leveraged, and it's an in-breaking route, of course. Of course, Bryce Young's going to put that bad boy out where it needs to be there. Strong hands through the core. Trayshawn Holden, Jaleel Billingsley, who else, man? These are the Slade Bolden's going to have to step up, of course, and of course Ja'Cory Brooks as well. They still have a ton of talent, man. That John Mechie shit breaks my heart like you wouldn't believe. And then I see that Josh Jobe is out as well. Not going to lie, I don't like Josh Jobe. I don't think he's that good at all. So anybody could probably be as good as Josh Jobe because he wasn't that good to me. But, hey, he does have a lot of experience, if anything. So we shall see there. I can't wait to see that game against Cincinnati. I'll definitely dig into the tape on Cincinnati and see some of the stuff that Bama could do. Hopefully a cat like Malachi Moore. I haven't seen him out there. What's going on with him? Somebody let me know if he's injured or Brian Branch just surpassed him or whatever. I don't know. So let me know out there, man. Great game from Alabama. Your boy out there put it out there in the ethers before the game. It came true. I love when stuff like that happens just because it just shows how great the game of football is. And you just never know. You cannot count your chickens before they hatch. Georgia fans were acting like they had already won the national championship. Then after one loss, then they throw their entire team away, throw the baby out with the bathwater when the team is not that bad. It definitely wasn't as good as they thought, not as bad as they think now. Somewhere in the middle, it could still win the national championship. Hopefully these two teams meet again. Or it is what it is. I wouldn't mind seeing Michigan in there as well, to be honest with you. I would actually rather see Michigan play Alabama just to see something new. So it is what it is on that front. Thank you for watching as always. Your boy Murf, the Underground King, top Billin Sports, and I am out. Make sure you send in that quality support too, man. Keep the channel rolling like we do. Continue to have some fun out here, all right? Peace.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.